Hello and welcome to the 92nd Agricultural and Commercial Show right here in the showgrounds in Lusaka. Now this year's show is running under the theme Sustainable Economic Empowerment. So we're here where we'll be taking you around the various companies and organizations who will be showcasing what they have this year for you, our viewers, in terms of products and services. So do stay tuned.
Yes, as Cabinet Office, we have a division inside Cabinet Office called Smart Zambia, which is an e-government division. And this is a division that is charged with coordinating and harmonizing all the ICTs, all the technology that go on in government. So we are quite blending in very well with the theme, as you can see, Sustainable Economic Empowerment. And that goes in quite very well with the e-government division at Smart Zambia, whereby government is making sure that technology is coming out into the open for our citizens, for our government departments, and for our business houses. So that is a trajectory, which will spur our development, and development cannot go on without using ICTs nowadays. Maybe first let me explain about within ourselves in government. Government to government transactions, these are transactions where we are making sure that we are going paperless. For example, I'll give you an example of the way Cabinet is working now. Cabinet is totally paperless, from the presidents up to everybody down in the line ministries. All that is paperless. What does it mean? It means government is being transparent, government is being open to the people. This is also making government save money, because we were having a lot of printing costs, and those printing costs have totally gone out, and that is spurring economic development and economic empowerment for our citizens. That is within ourselves in government. That's government to government. But with the citizens, we are bringing up like services to our citizens. Very shortly, you will see that in the next 2 weeks or so, government will be launching about 53 websites, which citizens now will be logging in and get government services. Now you log in the comfort of your office or in the comfort of your home and get all government services, get all that you require. So you interact with government freely online. That is government to citizens. That also will also go to business houses. Business houses now can also quickly get into what we are doing in government. I'll give you an example, like banks, financial institutions. We have the e-payslip portal, which we have rolled out. This has saved government a lot of money, but for the business houses, it has also saved them in that they don't have to waste time now maybe to issue out loans to our citizens, to issue out loans to our government workers, because now they can just log in, check what is required, finish up their details online, and they are servicing the business houses. So all that is saving time and is also saving money, and hence is sustaining the economic empowerment that this year the Show Society is putting up to Zambians. Wherever you want to go now, every ministry, look for the abbreviation of that ministry. If it's Ministry of Agriculture, search for Ministry of Agriculture and you'll find the website. If it's Ministry of Lands, search for Ministry of Lands and you interact. So now you don't necessarily need to come to that particular ministry that we are launching all these websites. But on top of that, because we are also launching the iPamozi portal, this is a government portal. It is coined iPamozi. And iPamozi meaning that all government services will be coming up, piling, and they'll be there. You just search for them and you get them out.
First of all, welcome to the Cabinet Office stand. As you know, Cabinet Office is the largest administrative organ of the public service. We basically coordinate the entire government machinery. So I just saw you having a chat with the national coordinator for the Smart Zambia. Well, we are happy as Cabinet Office to participate in this show, whose theme is sustainable economic empowerment. Sustainable economic empowerment for us from Cabinet Office basically means that as the organ that is in charge of policy making for the entire government, should make sure that we put in place policies that hinged on sustainable development. And by that, what we mean is that pursuing a growth or economic path that capacitates our citizens to participate, contribute, as well as benefit from growth or economic processes that are dignified and do not compromise the capacity of our future citizens from meeting their needs. And in actualizing this theme, we are basically focusing on a number of issues, but we're just going to highlight on two things. The National Coordinator just spoke to you about the e-government policy. The other policy that we are focusing on as Cabinet Office is a decentralization policy. And basically what this means is taking the services from the central government to the sub-national level, where you make the people on the ground in the local authorities have a say, have a voice in determining their priorities and basically engaging them to make sure that those people have got a say in what they need and that whatever they identify on the ground is integrated in the national policy and in the national budget. As you can see in the wall there, we are being driven by what we call a balanced scorecard. A balanced scorecard is a result-based management tool. And our vision as Cabinet Office is to have a smart and value-centered Cabinet Office. And the National Coordinator did talk to you about the services that we are offering through the efficiencies that we have gained through automation of our systems. All that is drawn from our strategic themes, which is oversight and transformational excellence. As Cabinet Office, we oversee the entire system. Okay? We are also bent on making sure that the service that we provide is excellent and there's operational excellence, meaning we have to put in place processes that are efficient by embracing electronic governance and indeed making sure that the services being delivered are transparent, efficient, and are being accessed in a convenient manner by our people.